Hi, for those of you who do not know me, I'm Renee, also known as Miss HG Mercury from the Sunshine Coast Pinup School. I'm a vintage stylist and a pinup photographer, and I'm all about teaching you how to transform yourself into pinup perfection. So let's go. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a little bit of a chatty tutorial on how to do a classic French twist. And of course, I'm going to be using my favorite grip tooth combs and also a little newbie, the magic grips. So these are essentially work like a bobby pin, but think of it like a supercharged bobby pin. It's made of the same flexible, strong and sturdy, high quality material as the grip tooth combs, but it's got a little bit like a hook and eye design. So it's got these flexible little legs. You can hook hair up and then it'll get sucked and positioned and kept in place by the little eye in your hair, and it's sort of like a supercharged bobby pin that can hold a lot more than what a normal bobby pin could. So is this going to be replacing all of the bobby pins in my collection? No, but are there styles that I can do without the need of lots and lots of metal bobby pins right up against my scalp for hours on end? Yes. Okay, so for this one you are going to be needing a 4-inch grip tooth comb. Now you can use a Frenchy 4-inch grip tooth comb, hence why it's called a Frenchy. Or if you don't have that one, you can use a 2 3/4 inch and a Tuck 1/4 inch. It's in inches, but I'm in Australia, but that's just the product is in inches, it's American made. So that equals 4, so you can use a single Frenchy. It's a little bit easier, a bit less fiddly than dealing with 2 that you're gonna have to try to position right next to each other, but works both ways. So what you are going to do is, this works on short hair, this works on long hair. Obviously my hair's long, it's my long length, it's not super duper long. This can work in a super duper long hairstyle, but yeah, I call it long. So what you're going to do is you're going to scoop all of your hair into a low pony. So you can use a brush, I'm just gonna finger smooth it, but you can use a brush to get it nice and smooth. So what you want to do is hold that ponytail nice and tight. You want to actually hold it to a point where the little nape hairs at the back of your head are quite tight. You're going to be lifting up a little bit of that neck skin right there, but it is going to loosen as you twist by having a nice tight and sturdy grip on those hairs to start off with. You're going to make sure that your hairstyle at the end is going to be a comfortable, not too loose, not too tight style that is going to maintain itself throughout the day, not just fall out as soon as you start walking, you know what I mean? So I'm going to keep my Frenchy handy. So you're gonna grab the lower ponytail and start twisting. So right at the nape here, start twisting your hair. If you have shorter hair, your twist might end here. What you wanna do is hold on to those ends really tightly. If you've got lots of layers, it's just going to mean you're going to need a few more pins and some hairspray to get it all nice and smooth over. If you have super duper long hair, there's a little trick that you can do. As you're twisting up, you've got most of the time you've got this little handle here. Use that to your advantage and use that as your little twist handle. So if you don't have too many layers, you can twist with that handle, and as you're twisting up, these ends are going to go and get sucked into that twist. Just keep in mind it's going to make this twist actually thicker, so you're going to need to be a bit more aggressive with the way that you put in your comb. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my hair straight up, and I'm going to show you what you can do with the tip of your hair if it's long, if you want to be a little bit fancy. So smooth that out, do that twist nice and tight all the way up. Try and keep it nice and tight Like I'm feeling a lot of tension in my hair, but it will not last for long. All right, so you've got, make sure you don't have any little bits hanging out right about now. And you've got your Frenchy comb. What you can do, I can feel that the hair has sort of smoothed over sideways. Sometimes you get the hair that pulls down and then twists up. What you can do is comb some of that hair over as you go in. So do that and then straight in. Make sure you grab the teeth of that comb with some of that twist, and you're gonna have to be a little bit aggressive here. They're grip tooth combs, they are so sturdy and so tough. You will not break one. I've never broken one and I'm really rough with mine. So what you need to do is do a little push all the way along the length of that comb. And I like to do a little stabby push, stabby push, stabby push. So that is holding all of that hair there. Sometimes if you've lost a bit of hair down here and you've got a bit of stray down there, it's easier just to take it out and start again than try to be using so many bobby pins to try to get it all in. Okay, so that is holding all of my hair and fairly comfortably as well. So what you want to do, if you did use your shorter length, you're going to be using your shorter length in there down the bottom, and then you're going to quickly grab that. If you're using the 2 3/4 inch, you're going to use that at the base, and then you're going to quickly use the shorter one and connect the two so you've got that roll nice and secure. So what I'm going to do here is just work with the way that my hair is going around, and I'm going to turn this into a little barrel. If your hair's already curled, this is so much easier, but I'm just going to tuck, get in there. You can either tuck your little curls in and make just this nice little barrel like so. If you've got lots of layers, you might get like a bit of an alfalfa situation sitting here. So what you can do is you can fold that hair and tuck it in along here. That's if your hair isn't super duper long and you just have that little bit of length in the ends. You can come along and tuck it underneath that comb and then use your magic grips to secure it all the way down. So I'm just going to demonstrate it and then hopefully I can take it out and still do the other style. So you just put it, say if your hair only had about this much here, you'd be able to grab this section and just get that magic grip and tuck it underneath that comb there. And then that'll keep it all nice and secure. And of course you can do it all the way down like so. Let's see if I can pull this out without pulling it all out. Too easy. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that little twist. Keep that twist going, get my ends in and just do like a little, almost like a bun at the top here. And then I'm going to be using a magic grip and I'm going to grab most of those ends, get in there and push it down like so. So it is a little bit thicker, the visible section of a magic grip compared to a bobby pin, but you can get these matching to your hair. They come in the same colors as a grip tooth. So if you've got black hair, so easy. And I'm going to be using another one, probably just at the tip here. So remember these are curved, so you can use the curvature of that with to your advantage. And I'm gonna grab these little ends, and this is like the very tip of that grip tooth comb, and I'm gonna push it underneath that grip tooth comb. And you can tell it's in there because it feels secure, you know what I mean? And then, so you've got that style like so. If you have any little straggly bits, you can tuck in the side here. So I've got, what is that, this little bit? You use a magic grip to secure underneath the comb. And then also, if you do have shorter layers, these bottom bits are probably gonna be, no matter how tight you hide, no matter how tight you roll it when you go up, they're going to probably fall out if you only have a few centimeters to play with. So you can use a magic grip. You can even like grab, open it up, pick up all these little strays that you might have and then push it in and straight up underneath that comb. So there you have it. You can decorate the side if you want. If you don't want to see the comb, if you haven't been able to color match, I change my hair color sometimes and I still have some brown ones that I use, but you can just put some flowers along the side there, hairspray it. You can pull some of this hair on this side. If you've pulled it a bit too tight and it's like on one side, you can just gently, keeping your thumb on that grip tooth comb, so you're not going to pull all your hair out, just hold it in place and then just gently tug some of that hair just to make it that little bit looser, and you're going to have a beautiful classic French twist style that's going to stay in with the magic of magic grips and grip tooth combs.